You find yourself about a mile within the fallen walls of Val'Moda. You caught up with the last party that was sent to find and repair the teleportation circle that Agent 15 has established in that city-state. The other group stands before you, some of them frustrated, and some of them just, sticking to the task at hand. Kieran, the one who kind of poses himself as the group leader, speaks to you three. So, you want to join us? We'll track down every square inch of this place until we find what we need.
You know, Kieran, we're already walking towards the center, and it's really nice to meet you, sir, but let's just kind of become acquainted with each other first. I don't know if joining is within our repertoire of words we want to do yet, but let's just kind of mosey on down, see what's up with that ship that's landing nearby, and let's go from there. I gave you food, mere moments ago, last week. I gave you food a little bit. How's that treating you? I made the jerky myself. I let it sun dry, and that's kind of how I did it. Smoked it.
Thalius, a heavy cloaked female drow.
Thalius is a heavy cloaked female drow now.
I don't notice it last time, but that's it now.
You mean
I think
Thalena?
I just said rogue.
I'm Thalius.
Thalia.
Thalia.
Yep. Yep. Good old names are extra similar. Thalia. Opposite party. The airship's miles away by now. You think we're gonna catch up to it?
Well, at least we can go to the center of town. What do the rest of you think? Nice little hoofing. We can get on down there. What do you think, Allsweather?
Did you size of that airship? We need to go see it now.
Yeah.
He's just gonna start walking off.
My insatiable friend Thane, what do you think? We should go?
And anywhere an airship is either an issue or a blessing, so we should check it out.
See, we're all of like mind over here, so let's just be friends and mosey on downtown.
Kieran will look around at the people he's been traveling with for a little over a 10-day now, maybe, I don't know, 15 days or something. So that's it. We're abandoning the plan. I don't think that's wise.
I mean, when the plan starts is not necessarily of importance, I guess, right? Like, we can go check out the airship, and if it's an issue, then we handle it. And if it's not an issue, maybe they help with the plan that we start right after we check it out.
Alistair will chime in and kind of agree with Thane there. Yes, it's the goal shouldn't change, but maybe our plan should.
Correct.
That's complete bullshit. We all agreed on this before we left Argos.
Well, how long have you all been in Val'Moda now, looking for the teleportation circle?
Thalia responds. 9 days. Maybe less.
Have you been following the same plan for 9 days or less?
Well, remember last time they said that they were just going to do concentric circles and slowly wind their way towards the center. And I said we should just go towards the center and we can slowly wind our way out from the center. That way, at some point, we'd eventually meet. And like good buddies that we have here, Thalia, you seemed amenable just mere moments ago, last week, that that we either do that plan or you want to come with us. But let's just, you need a break, we need a break. You show us around a little bit, but we're going to go.
I, Thalia, am very keen of changing the plan.
Sounds like you need to.
Underestimated the sheer size of this city.
This is walking motion. We're walking.
Alright, we begin walking.
I assumed we were walking already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kieran kind of stays back with Helena. And Helena, do perception, see if you can hear. Say you're walking for a bit.
Ooh, boy.
You see Kieran standing there like a statue. And, what? Helena's tugging at his elbow and his arm, trying to coax him to go. All's weather. You do pick up bits and pieces of Helena is trying to get Kieran to join you guys. And your distance is spreading.
Kieran, get the knife out of your kidneys and let's walk together. Have a good time, my friend.
Knife out of the kidneys? That's a common one in the Outlands, right? Because, you know, everyone's getting stabbed in the back, except for it's a little lower.
I'm just trying to say he's being a bit sensitive. That's all.
He knows he's wrong. He just needs his distance. I think that we could easily just kind of keep going as long as they follow. It's fine. If they scamper off somewhere, that's fine too. Clearly, their ego is hurt.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. We came in and booked the chain of command. I think he was trying to set up.
You described how he looks last week, right?
Kieran?
How Kieran looks? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know you
Kieran.
described his off air, but I didn't know if you did it live.
Yeah, I don't think I did it live. Kieran has once encountered a demon that is pretty much a evil living suit of armor. And, I guess this is all meta, but you wouldn't know this directly. Kieran idolized that thing that he met and either couldn't defeat or something. And is doing their best to become a Death Knight. Wants to be
So
a
he's just
demon.
kind of like all black armor and stuff like that.
Yeah, all black armor.
Well, so she's gonna look at him and look back to the group. I guess Thalia and Alistair are kind of with us, and they go,
Yep.
well, you know what they say about the dark armor. Normally they're just a bunch of assholes who need to lighten up. Let's go! And she's just gonna keep a little pep in her step walking forward.
I've never heard that from anybody.
Yeah, neither have I. Sorry, Allsweather, I can't back you on that one. Like, the last one, stabbing kidneys, sure, but...
Through the center of the town with us, friends. We need to make headway.
Okay. You know, the one thing that I kind of miss about this city is that, like, the Purple Chimeras, they ain't going to be playing for a while this city's all kind of busted up, you know?
Purple chimeras.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm more of a fan of the Krakens, but the Chimeras, till the city gets fixed, they ain't going to be playing any games soon.
I mean,
Phallus, I...
look at this.
Wait,
look
did we
at the
share
state
names?
of this place.
We did share names.
Yeah.
Thalius, I applaud you, says Alistair. Being able to find the joy that is in this situation.
Yeah, you know, that's my motif. The first things I'd love to do if we can figure out what, you know, this base of operations is, let's get a post office set up and let's get that sport team all set up, because, you know, where people can have fun and maybe do some friendly betting, that more people will kind of come to us from there. So, like, I think we just need to kind of help this city see the fun in disaster. So, although the matron came in and kind of demolished everything, there's no reason not to find a silver lining. Hey, maybe we can even back them and become owners of the Chimeras, but we'll see.
Your first instinct is to build some sort of sports betting facility for this torn asunder
Well, this
town.
is Val'Moda. There will be no shortage of gambling here.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's more about the economy that I'm thinking. But again, we should definitely build a post office because we need to be able to send letters. And I got a parcel I got to send off here soon. So
Is that some sort of innuendo for shitting? I don't know. Either way.
no, yeah, like I got to pay this thing.
Speaking of sending letters, why did none of you bother to communicate with Orm about
Your location.
You know, being alive? I guess we should say.
Yeah, Score told us y'all were MIA, so like,
Or that was his name.
yeah, and everyone else at the, but Score told us you were MIA, so like, what's up with that?
Well, we're choosing not to quit the mission and keep pressing forward. Yes, and we didn't have sending stones or anything to report.
Post office. That's why I would need a post office.
I'm sure we need roads first.
All
Maybe,
the
like,
above.
Food and water and, you know, all the other stuff.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, I do appreciate you sharing your rations and hardtack earlier. My stomach growls. But we need more sustenance.
You know, I got a little bit of water left. You're welcome to it, if you'd like. I'll be out, but hold up my water skin.
One
That
second.
slosh within the leather.
Well, not particularly thirsty. Helena was conjuring water for us as we needed hydration.
Oh, yeah. You know, we
That
need a bath, too.
Could become an issue if they decide to continue with the original plan.
Yeah. I say let's check out the heart of the city. What do you all think? Check out the heart of the city, then we can maybe see if there's any wildlife we can catch. I'm sure there's some like deer, or
Airship
birds,
has to
or
have some
something.
food.
Yeah, if the airship happens to be there, then I'm sure we can find some food as I munch on some of my own rations.
Did Kieran or Helena ever like start following us? Or at this point are we long way from them?
Her gentle coaxing earlier is now changed into a full-on argument.
Out there. Do they always fight like that?
Kieran's not one that changes mind easily. I've tried reminding him we were sent here as a team, not a hierarchy of some sort. He sees himself as the leader. We didn't agree to him leading us. But I'm glad he took charge when he did, but he needs to know we're all in this together.
Precisely. Yeah, you know what? I think we all just need a good short rest, long rest, nap, and maybe some hot water with some herbs in it. I was wondering, you got anything over in your bag or whatever over there? You got any tea, anything?
I've got plenty of rations that did not port over to my character sheet properly, but I do have some rations that I could share with the group. However, if we make it to the ship much faster, I'm sure that we will find plenty of food and water.
Yeah.
Where there is a ship, there is a way, they do say.
Ah, this
I
is
don't
a-
know where you're getting these sayings from.
I thought it was if you build it, they will come.
They do
That's
also
disgusting.
say that.
Get your mind out of the gutter thing.
Sorry. Old habits die hard.
You all are traveling at a relatively comfortable pace through the rubble. You gotta go over stuff, under stuff. Helena does catch up with you guys at some point. Let's see. You start to hear her shouting, getting a little bit louder, She's shouting after Thalia. Thalia! Thalia, please wait! Please wait! Ah, she always does this. Well, I don't mind waiting if it reunites one of our own. Give her a second, she catches up. She gets through her little loading screens. And,
While she's catching up to us, hearing Thalia say that, partner or sister, friend, what's the situationship here, Thalia?
Thalia is my elder sister.
I'm sorry, am I talking to Thalia or Helena?
Ah, Thalia speaking. Helena is me being Thalia, my elder sister.
Wonderful. That makes so much more sense now, Thalia. I just had to ensure that I was talking to the right person. So I didn't accidentally call Helena the younger sister.
Ah, yes, I
Wonderful.
too accidentally faced the wrong direction when speaking to colleagues.
Oh, what a bother. Okay, I guess we'll wait for the family affair to be over with. Would anyone like some rations?
You hear. Wait, give me perception. You don't hear shit unless you roll good.
And not get a crit fail this time. Let's see.
It's another 14.
Hey, dirty 20.
Okay. Everybody but Allsweather, you do hear. You hear brick shifting around a little bit ahead of your path.
I make sure to have my hammer in my hand as I hear this brick shuffling around.
I imagine your hammer was just stowed or sheathed, and now you're pulling it out.
Yeah, somehow I magically keep both of them on my back. My hammer, my large war hammer, and my large battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow on my back, crisscrossed. And I just lean over and pull out my anime-style war hammer.
That is a nice weapon. Where'd you get it?
Oh, this old thing, it's like a family heirloom. You know,
Right.
I got it from Edafos. Yeah. It's my cousins technically, but they no longer needed it, so I took possession of it.
Alistar pulls out the least impressive big stick you ever saw. He's got a
Oh,
nice wooden
yeah.
club. It looks like a sloppy, overgrown baseball bat.
Oh yeah, that's a mighty fine handle you got there. What does that go to?
Now, this is my club. I woodworked it myself and had it blessed at the monasteries of Gunimia.
You know, it's a mighty fine club.
It's a wonderful club.
You want to pardon yourself with that club? I'd take it off your hands if you want.
No, I'm not exactly keen to give it up. I was just sharing the joy and checking out our weapons.
Oh well, yes, that is a mighty fine club.
I rolled an investigation to see what the bricks are. Business
We're
is
done comparing our
30-20.
wood, gentlemen. I have rations for everyone.
Halberds
Yeah, well-
drawn, by the way, too.
Dirty
We measure our sticks later.
Dirty 20 investigation. You catch the quickest glimpse of a young, soft face as it pulls back into what shadows it can.
Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you. I'm like, I won't be in such a battle ready. Like, I'll have it, like, kind of at the side. Reach out a hand.
Thalia will, what's it called? Sarcastically celebrate. Oh, good, you won't hurt us all of a sudden.
No, not you.
Oh, good, you won't hurt us all of a sudden.
There's somebody in here.
Well, there's actually about 5 of us in here, maybe 6.
Oh
Fine.
my goodness. There is a person in the rubble.
Oh, it seems
probably
you
won't
drew
fit.
your weapons with purpose other than sharing and talking about them. My mistake. I like weapons.
Me too.
I like unique ones.
Yeah, yours is one of a kind, like my hammer. But we should see who's in this rubble. Hello, person.
If you're just quiet enough, you can hear heavy breathing under a little stack of rubble in the corner, but the person is not revealing themselves. You're
How about-
all physically any amount of strength. You can move bricks around and get to them.
Yeah. How about this? Thalia, Alistair, Helena, Allsweather. Let's give our pal Thane here some space, and Thane, you need to be you just call it to us, but let's give him a little space. Maybe this person's just a little bit shy, and let's give him good like 20 feet of space.
Not
Yeah,
a
I mean, you need me to
problem.
roll to move bricks? Like, what do you want me to do?
If that's what you're doing, you can just do it. That's fine.
Yeah, I want to get to this person. Get them out of the rubble.
You move some bricks around. Give me insight.
25 for me.
$26 from Allsweather.
You all know what this is. You've seen it before, I suppose, or similar situations. The person you see is a young girl. Age looks about, I guess, you know, our human reference on Earth, about a freshman-aged girl. She has dirty, torn clothes, smells of nasty, just like dried up blood, maybe got rained on, and not doing too great.
I'll hand out a ration that I have on me.
They split it in half, stow half somewhere in their rags that they're wearing, and begins to slowly eat the one half. Thank you.
Not a problem. Come out into the light. It's better out here.
Guess I don't have a choice, do I?
I mean, you always have a choice. I'm not here to force you, but we are here to, you know, clean up the town, try to rebuild, all that good stuff.
Allsweather, the highest insight there, there's a almost visible, radiating level of mistrust that this person has being surrounded like this.
All right, friends. Let's give Thane and the young miss a little bit of room. We're obviously scaring the young girl. She's been through many a trouble. Thane, have a good time. Don't treat her unfairly. Come on, all. Let's go.
She will slowly make her way out of what was her shelter for the time being. And she doesn't really say much. She kind of stands there and she's still just barely nibbling at this ration, spending all of her energy to keep an eye on everybody.
Put my halberd away and be like, so have you been living in the rubble since everything went down, or?
As he's asking her this, would you allow me to cast Druidcraft to make him look like, so you know, like in an anime, when like the pretty boy starts talking to the girl and like the leaves like come by and the light hits just right?
Yeah. You're gonna. What kind of check would you use here? You can definitely cast the thing. DC is gonna be like 28.
What? That's lame. I got 8.
8.
So there's no way for me to be 28.
Yeah. You do a druid craft. Some plants, leaves just kind of flow past, and the wind hits a perfect C sharp. Just for a second, like a toothless man blowing on a jug.
That was good. Wow.
I'm like, get the leaves out of my face.
She didn't really realize
it hasn't been a breeze all day, and suddenly now there's one.
Anyways, she's what was the last thing you actually said to her? Sorry.
I was asking her if she's been living in the rubble since everything went down.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, I stayed home as long as I could, waiting.
And it's been since everything crumbled here, or
yeah,
we like searching.
We didn't think it was safe to get out there, so tried staying put as long as we could.
Is this where you've been waiting it all out?
No. Nope. We only probably lasted at home for just a couple days, I guess.
And what happened to, I'm assuming, Mom and Dad, or whoever else you were with?
Tears begin streaming down her face. Dad died.
I mean, that about answers my question. I'm sorry for your loss.
But my mom might still be out there. And I only got separated from my brother 2 days ago.
And where, do you know where that was at? Were you more in the outer ring of the city, or towards the center?
We lived pretty close to the center. We had a nice place. I don't know. People came in a couple days after the earthquake, and they're just taking stuff and hurting whoever's in their way. If the earthquake didn't do enough, other people took advantage of this disaster.
How about your brother? Were you separated from him in the center as well?
No, we traveled together, seeking shelter where we could, and more of these thieves, raiders, bandits. We were hiding together, and I was able to get out. I was trying to make distractions. I screwed it up, but I don't know, maybe he's still back there, or he got lost or hurt. I couldn't go back there.
Luckily, you run into some pretty strong guys hanging out here.
Yeah, but
we were making our way to the city center. So if you want to travel with us, maybe for a little bit of extra protection, we'll look for your brother along the way. There's some kind of weird airship that landed in there, so maybe we get a better vantage. Maybe they're nice. They'll help us look for your family and your brother.
Okay. I'll go with
What do
you.
the bandits look like? What do the raiders look like?
Violent, I guess.
You didn't get a good look at their face?
No, I don't want
Or
them
their
to see me.
clothes? That's a good point. That's probably smart.
And,
Well, anyway,
as
you're
she's
safe. You're safe with
looking-
me. You're safe with us.
As she's looking around at y'all, she kind of like slightly points at like waist level towards Thalia. Kind of like that, actually.
Interesting. Okay. We just met them today, so that's good to know. Look, you stick with me. You stick with Allsweather over there, and I'll point to the shield lady over there. You stick with Thalius. I don't know where Thalius is on the map.
I moved up. I moved to be exactly 50 feet away because that's my movement. And it's within
So you can
hearing
still
shot.
hear.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The hearing
And
distance.
Thalius over there, the big man Thalius.
We'll never agree to your hearing distance.
At least us three, you should be good. You should be okay. Not even should. You will be okay.
Okay.
All right, I think we're good, guys. What was your name, by the way?
Lily?
I'm Thane.
Thanks.
You said that
No, not thanks. Thane.
You said when we
She-
when we met or when Lily came out, like, did she look hurt or was it just that she looked roughed up?
She looks roughed up. Half starved, unbathed. When you said not thanks, Thane, she'll dry her tears off and crack her first smile in weeks.
See, let's get you some, maybe a blanket or something. I don't know. We gotta have something better than the rags. I'll like bring her over to the group.
So Thalius, how do you lift that hammer off your back after all? It's quite heavy. I have to say, I did try to lift it in the middle of the night the other night. Nearly pulled a muscle in my back.
Yeah, you gotta have great constitution to lift it. It's one of those things that takes a lot of dedication, work to do. So, you know, maybe if you want, I could show you a couple things, a couple moves, and build up that core work of yours to help lift it.
Oh, that sounds excellent. I can train with you as well.
Yeah, let's start. You want to train with me? That's perfectly fine. I like.
I
having
love the
some strong
relationship
buddies.
people can form with their weapons.
With their weapons. Yeah, whether it's you know, have you ever had a friendly sparring match anytime recently? I feel like you and I could have a good little tit for tat punch.
Oh, yes. Oh. No.
Hate to interrupt the budding romance between you two. But, does anybody have a spare cloak or a blanket here for our new friend Lily?
Yes. Oh, I actually carry around several cloaks. And now she's gonna walk over to walk over to Lily. She pulls out this this blue cloak. Because Allsweather wears like a owl-like situation, like a tabard situation. But it could also be like a cloak or like a scarf or something. She pulls out like a blue one of those and goes, "Now, Lily, don't lose this. My sister, also an Allsweather, would be very upset with me if you did. But it'll keep you warm for now. It's made for the winter time."
Okay. She
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna offer my shirt because I don't wear one ever. So, but whatever. I mean, that's the only thing clean I own is my shirt.
But you don't ever wear it.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna offer it. But if you're gonna offer,
You
clothes,
wear a
that's probably
shirt,
better.
but don't. Wait, no. Sorry. You don't wear a shirt, but you keep one.
Yeah, you know, came with my adventuring gear. You know, common clothes, but whatever. I just don't wear it. I don't need to wear it.
Who was your provisioner for adventuring gear? Air quotes, heavy from Thalia.
Yeah, you know, there's this fella named Josh who told me what to grab from the
A fantastical
quartermaster.
name. I've never heard this Josh name.
Yeah, it's short for Joshua Mashua McGee.
Joshua? I've heard Joshua.
Joshua Mashua McGee. That's
Well-
short for Joshua Mashua McGee Malee Babadeen Bing Bidim Badam.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Greatest quartermaster of the East.
Are you having a stroke?
Wait, you're saying you didn't meet Joshua Mashua McGee Babadim Badim?
I'm able to cure one ailment at a time, but if you are having a stroke, I can handle that.
To be fair, I don't know his last name, but it just sounded nice.
Anyway, Lily, welcome to the group. This is how it's gonna go.
Excellent time here. Now we need to head on out. She's gonna whip out her spear and point it in the direction of north. And the compass on it kind of wiggles around a little bit and then centers on north. Let's go, everyone.
Lily, being just a bit brave, is going to tilt your spear a little more to the west than you had pointed, and said, "That's where I left my brother."
Alia, did your sister Helena ever join us? I have a feeling that she should have joined us by now if she's
Helena's
still
here. Yeah,
alive.
Helena's here. Helena's caught up. Everyone but Kieran. Kieran is out of sight at this point.
Wonderful. Have you guys situated your family affairs? And are we ready to go on the adventure?
We have, says Helena.
Hey. All right, let's
And-
find this Lily's brother.
Let's walk in that direction. Allsweather, yes? That's what you said? New name is?
Allsweather, Bright Eyes, Pathfinder of Shantaea, and that's
Exactly
as far
my
as
point.
I go
I've-
without
I-
a drink.
I seen your medallion. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to actually chat about that.
I'm gonna tell Lily at any given point if any of these people look familiar, this is the signal of familiar people.
Yes. Pull on the bags of your eyes and look up while scowling.
And then I'll try to, as that conversation's going on, I will tell Dalius like as like quietly and discreetly as I can. Like, Lily said that Thalia looks a little familiar for some of the raiders that were taking things and roughed up her family and brother and all sorts of stuff like that, bad stuff. So might want to be on our toes a little bit.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to keep my hammer in my hand, both for breaking any bricks or things in
Okay.
our way, or smashing skulls if need be.
Good to know.
Yeah, I got it. Let's you tell Lily if anything happens, just get behind me. I'm a big old wall. I got this.
All right, you go. Then that whatever medallion conversation was gonna happen.
Yes, another follower of the Pantheon, maybe?
I, too, have placed Shantea as the High Goddess over the others, but for being a Pathfinder, I feel like I'm pathless. Shantaea's not giving me guidance, and I don't know if I've been abandoned or if I took the wrong direction. Like, I'm a Pathfinder who can't find my path.
Oh, Helena, my friend, many a time have I lost my way on the path. I know it's quite a shocking development to find that out, but that's half the fun of following Shantaea. You're always finding a new path. Not once in my life did I ever think I'd be traveling with a ravenous band of... And she, like, kind of arms out towards everyone there. And a Goliath. And a little child. But here we are, heading towards an airship. Helena, your path isn't just that Shantaea has deemed, but the one in which you find on your own. My newly found friend.
Well, to be honest, none of what you just said helped me at all.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know what I should be anticipating. It's just seems out of reach. All I've really done is help my sister. She seems like her path is more straightforward than mine, and she's gonna give two shits about our religion.
Helena, do you want to be a hero?
No.
Well, then why does it matter if you're in the spotlight or not? Can you continue to support?
Now what
Just
you're saying
because-
is clicking with me.
Just because she doesn't believe doesn't mean that you haven't had an impact.
I've never heard it put that way. So give me something to meditate on.
Wonderful! I'm glad I could turn this little ditty around.
And as Allsweather and Helena continue to walk, the camera stays still until Thalius and Alistar are in the shot here. So when do you want to begin this sparring?
You know what I was thinking? After we get a nice hot bath and we can scrounge up another meal, we can definitely do another sparring match. But you know, Alistar, I think we need to help this little Lily here find her little brother, big brother, little brother.
Yes, yeah.
In any case. And then, and then from there, find a nice place to cozy down. It might be a couple days till we can spar properly. I don't want to break you too soon.
Sounds all good to me. And we'll see if you can break me.
I look forward to it.
Oh gosh.
Broken many a man over
He's
my
blushing.
Ooh.
They
As
get
you
real
guys,
surprised when I bench press them.
as you guys are
Alright,
traveling through the outer ruins of the city, it's gonna be nightfall now. I'm gonna roll 2d6 and determine the weather that way. With 2 being the worst case scenario, 12 being best case scenario. How do I roll dice? Here we go.
You put them in your hand,
I want the world to see.
like so.
There we go. It is less than favorable weather.
I did it. I control the weather.
The slight wind you felt earlier is starting to pick up and feels even colder as it is late autumn. The more cold weather is making itself known. Darker clouds cover the moon, shining the sky. You pass through the outer ring of Val'Moda, as I was saying, which is more of your what would have been like military outpost and different police station type stuff and different trading businesses. You get more into an outer ring of some residential areas. You find yourself squeezing into some smaller houses. Everything still seems relatively ruined, broken, and shattered. Lily says, well, this is the neighborhood. I don't want to go in anymore. But I don't want to be alone.
Well, Lily, you're kind of the only person that's been around here, so you're kind of our best guide. I know it's scary to be back here, but maybe if you can be just a little brave for your brother, and leave the rest to us, I think we can probably figure stuff out here.
Okay.
What's your brother's name?
Leo?
Leo. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I don't mind looking over in that area. Thane, you look over in that area. And, Alistair, why don't you come with me? Someone can go with Thane, and someone can go Allsweather. And then let's look for little Leo.
All right. Choose your sidekick.
Well, meta-wise, I want to split them up so that they're not all, like, grouped on one of us.
I mean, I guess that really just leaves Thalia to me, because you got Helena and Allsweather are kind of...
We've had a nice chat.
While that happens, though, I'm gonna kneel down. And it looks like there's these yellow daffodils or something. I'm gonna pick one up and just kind of play with it in my hand as we're walking. It'll match a little yellow ribbon that I have on my belt.
It is a vibrant highlighter yellow, almost beyond a natural occurrence.
Yeah.
And it has a sweet aroma that spreads with the heavy, cold winds.
Roll a 14 investigation on some sort of, like, if we can find any type of tracks or something. Just something to start with.
Everything's pretty ruined, so it's hard to find any area that has been specifically, or recently, I should say.
Like any...
Would this be
I guess I could ask fresh blood spatter. If that's something that's on the ground somewhere.
What'd you roll?
14.
Give me perception.
They try to aid him with survival.
How does survival help? Just
Well,
remind me.
he's looking for like.
Because he's looking for a blood trail, like a hunt,
Yeah.
like a hunting trail. Gotcha. Sure.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I like that. Thane, roll with advantage then.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
6 on that survival.
Yeah.
I roll a 10 on the first one, so this one goes on. There you
Yeah,
go.
I think I'd walk, like I said, kind of like more north on our map and do a perception as I'm just being like, Leo.
Nice.
And I'd be dragging Alistar with me. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna jump back to Thane here, and then I'll get to Thalius. Thane, you're kind of poking your head in windows, trying to look at anything that's been moved around or shifted or whatever. All's weather. Before splitting up, I guess. It's gonna... I don't know, I guess just like ask what you're doing. I'm trying my best to make the help action work out.
Fine, you look as if you're a little bit constipated. Are you having an issue?
I don't think so. I'm just kind of doing my best here to look for some kind of trail to follow.
As a pathfinder, if you don't mind me pointing a little directionally, try over there. And I'll point in the direction determined by the DM.
As all's weather points in the direction determined by the DM, one of these cold breezes washes from that direction, wrapping around the buildings. And you smell blood. It is
Okay.
irony.
Okay.
It is
Have
red.
fun. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go check out that way. I just got a strong smell of blood.
And also the departs to the east. We'll pause also over there for a second. We're doing all good old popcorn time.
Yeah.
Thalius made a roll for perception.
Yeah.
Your perception says these buildings fell down earlier, but they ought to be done falling down by now and are safe for entry.
Yeah, Alistair, come on with me. Let's go check out over here. Leo, hey, is there a Leo nearby? We got your sister, Lily. She's all right. I'm just like repeating that as we go about.
No one responds.
Yeah, and I'll just be looking. Do I see this chest, or is it on the other side of the wall?
If your character can see it, you can see it.
Oh, then
walls are broken, doors are broken, windows are bigger than they need to be.
Huh. What is inside here? Because I can't go inside because there's a wall.
To be. That's weird. Oh, I guess that counts as a window in this thing right now. That chest is not in great condition. It's been thrashed and crushed before, but you go in there. You do see a small collection of, like, holy symbols. And, some fresh clothes. Fresh-ish, dusty.
Yeah, Alistair, why don't you pick up those clothes? Maybe Lily or whoever else we find might need them.
All right. He's going to scoop up all the holy symbols and just wear them across his body.
Huh. It's kind of...
These are neat. I wouldn't mind passing these around.
Yeah, make sure to grab the clothes too. You know,
right, yeah.
We're not stealing. We're gathering resources. It's a fine line between the two things.
Who said anything about stealing? No one lives here. This place is done.
We don't really need holy symbols. That's just gonna slow us down.
No. The goddess says slow down no one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna check out this chest here.
Anything you're hoping to find? Because I could narrate a bunch of mundane stuff.
Not really. Just things that would be helpful for feeding people, giving people clothes, shoes, whatever. Yeah, like probably mundane things anyway.
Yes. It's the holy symbols, spell casting. You see some arcane foci in there.
Yeah, I might gather those. I don't know if we'd necessarily need them. Maybe Allsweather might need some of these things. We'll find out. Again, not stealing, because the building's dilapidated, but just gathering resources.
Yep. Thalius has got morals. I get it.
Yeah, well, I also feel like it's helpful to say it out loud in case, there is anyone listening.
Okay. The character is saying it out loud. That's good.
Yeah, like, we're not stealing. We're gathering resources. If this belongs to anybody, speak up now. Looking around.
Dead silence.
Okay. Yeah, just gathering those resources. Be like, all right, Alistair, let's mosey and keep walking.
As you mosey, we rotate camera pan view to Allsweather and Helena.
All right. You said that if our characters can see it, we can see it, right?
That's it.
Awesome. So I can see this barrel that's in this room over here, right?
Yep.
Hi, Helena. Why don't you take a gander in that barrel over there? It's a little hard for me to reach into things with all this armor and whatnot. Might be something nice, or might be little Leo hiding in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a bit smaller than you. I got a better chance of squeezing in there than you do. Let's do
Well, that's the spirit.
Let's see what that happens. Helena. Helena kind of like sticks a leg in there, looks it back at you, and kind of shovels her head in and an arm and a shoulder, and then has a nasty tumble going through this tight squeeze window. All right, well, I made it. Some might say this wasn't meant to be my path. That's a Shantae joke, and I'm honestly going through something right now. Please, I apologize.
Aren't we all always going through something? Just like you're going through that barrel. Let's find out what's in there.
Okay. Helene is going to look in the barrel. However, this is no ordinary barrel. This is about 2/3 of a keg of ale. So the barrel's got a tap on it. I guess she didn't identify it as ale just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Barrel's got a tap on it. She kind of leans it towards the wall, away from the wall. Ah, it's heavy.
When you place your hand against it, is it cool to the touch or lukewarm? You know, don't answer that question.
It's cold.
Fine.
Everything's a bit cold.
We'll get our stronger friends to come gather it up for us. Why don't you crawl back out through the window and we'll do some more shimmying around, my friend.
What? Okay. I'll come back up. Maybe I could... I figured out the height of the window, you know? I got it.
I can give you a hand. I don't mind. Oh, look at you, you dexterous young lady.
Helena pridefully climbs normally through a window.
Wonderful. Wonderful job, Helena. Alright, hidey-ho.
As you hidey-ho, we'll rotate back to Thane and friends. Thane, your perception check from earlier leads you to the same building as the barrel of ale.
Rolled a 19 on perception too, by the way. I don't know if that, other than the blood smell, I don't know if that gets me anything. Any place in particular around the building that it's leading, that smell's leading me?
It's certainly in the building. Undeniable.
Does this look familiar, Lily?
We didn't go in this one. We're in the right area, though. I can't understate. I'm frightened.
Why don't we...
You don't have, like, none of you have invisibility or something for me? I don't know.
Unfortunately, it's not in my skill set, but if it'll make you feel any better, I do have this. Warding Bond. So I, like, put my hand on her shoulder, and it kind of, like, sparkles a paladin sparkle. I don't know what that color would be, like gold. That's just what comes to mind.
Yep.
So every time she's in 60 feet of me, it gets +1 to the AC and saving throws, resistance to all damage. And each time she takes damage, I take the same amount of damage. Right, for her, essentially.
Oh, you split the damage pretty much.
Yeah. The spell ends when I drop to 0 hit points. Or if they become separated by 60 feet. So I'll tell her, like, stay close.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been around lots of magic, but this is new.
Can I say you've never been around the light of the goddesses?
Yeah, one would say that.
Alright, let's get in here. I'm gonna, like, crawl through the window. I need to roll acrobatics as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, it's a 5. My
what-
armor.
Yeah, something catches. Thalia will come unhook you off the little brick you got stuck on.
Thanks. All this armor makes me kind of clunky.
Lily immediately goes in after you. She's a commoner. Let's roll just a basic d20, I guess. She does better than you. She's smaller than you. Thalia pokes her head through the window. Should I stay on?
Thalia?
Should I stay on watch outside or join you?
You should stay with us. Don't want to leave you out there alone just in case some bandits are afoot and you get jumped.
Not getting jumped for the win. Does a messy tuck and roll through the window. Kind of knocks over something when they get in there. Alright, roll in here.
Who would have thought climbing through the window was so difficult?
Yeah. Crit fail causes
Alright,
something
let's
to
see.
happen.
Do I get any stronger sense of the blood smells coming from somewhere?
Yeah.
Now that we're inside.
It smells. Yeah. So I'm gonna reveal this thing so that you can see it. But it's gonna be only Thane that knows this is here.
Not even looking at it.
and you can look if you want.
I'm over 60 feet away. I can't hear it.
So I see this. I guess I'll do a medicine check.
Yeah.
See if they're still alive. Okay.
You do the old poke them with a stick method to see if they're alive. You hear a bit of a squelching noise as you accidentally poke them directly in their wound.
Oh.
I mean, all right. That's all I needed to know.
I thought you were done with me.
You
I think
see
you got
your
me confused for somebody else.
You see a relatively young Aasimar. This is the most bard you've ever seen. They saw all the posters and all the advertisements and they fucking just went after it. They have very bright and fun clothes. They've got a broken lute laying just under them. Other people didn't see it because this is just a trashed up corner of different dishes and stuff that just got... doubt they just fell right on it. But something happened here. And this person's barely hanging on.
I thought you were done with me.
I think you got me confused for somebody else, my guy. Here, take this. No, cure wounds in. This is also me checking if he's undead because it has no effect on undead.
Yeah, good choice. Do you want to roll your 1d8? Plus... yeah, it's 1d8 plus spell. Oh, yeah. Max health.
Nice.
You see the color go back in their skin. They take a deep breath. Ah! My loot! Oh! I just got it. I mean, I took it.
Today is your lucky day, my friend, because...
maybe my lucky night or evening.
No, it's
but
mending. Mending
day-
is that thing, not this one.
Okay.
My bad. I got those spells confused.
Do you have mending?
I don't.
Oh, no. Okay. You may reclaim your spell points if that's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, my loot! I just got it. I mean, I didn't have to pay for it or anything, but... anyways, who are you? Brave and valiant. Hi.
I'm Thane. That's Lily. That's Dahlia. We're here to kind of rebuild the place.
He will repeat everything you just said. Oh, yes. So you're Thane, you're Lily, and that's Thalia. Excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. What rhymes with Thalia? Carry on.
Well,
Australia.
how did you get all beat up there?
Oh, it was an incredible day for me. Oh, no, a terrible, incredible, beautiful, horrible day. You know, it all began when I woke up in the dilapidated place I slept in for the night. And I went on my merry way, searching for things forgotten, so to say. And I found quite a bit of useful items here and there. You'll be surprised how many of these people just keep scrolls around. I thought I was getting quite a good collection. And above all things, I found my brand new loot, who I've yet to give a name, but as I strolled along, looking place from place, unfortunate for me, somebody else has the same idea, but they're willing to destroy more than a few barrels or chests like I was aiming for. And they decided to destroy me. Matter of fact, I'd be left for dead if you weren't here, Thane and Lily and Thalia.
So, you're also here just kind of pillaging the...
I'm homeless.
Okay.
But, you know, everyone's
Did you live
homeless.
here beforehand?
Well, see. No. I'm homeless, but unlike everyone else in Val'Moda, I was homeless before the collapse. Funny thing. And I've always dreamed of Bardic College. Couldn't afford it. Did a few small entertainment pieces of my own. Street, on the road, in front of whoever's willing to watch. Never quite collected what I needed. But now I'm finding all sorts of... Well, I did before I was, somebody freed me of my worldly possessions. Yeah, so just an aspiring bard, I suppose, finding their way in this new crumbled world.
Well, I'm glad, you know, we could save you from death there. Why don't you stick with us for a little bit? We're trying to find, Lily's brother here. His name is Leo. Maybe you can help us find him, too.
Ooh, not my forte. Pun intended.
Looking for people is not your forte?
Right you are.
So then what is your forte?
They hold their broken lute in their arms. Music
It
is...
certainly isn't the lute anymore, because it's...
Well,
you
not
know,
the lute,
busted.
but music. I could sing you a song. If I you know, have a moment to prepare.
How about you walk and sing with us? Maybe one of us or in the party that I'm with has, you know, knows mending and can fix that thing right up for you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. You know, I think I did mending once, but I didn't have an instrument to help me perform it.
Isn't that a shame? Well, you have your voice. You could give that a whirl, huh?
Oh. Yes. This song is musically sending power through the universe. Give me mending. One string is restored onto the lute. Oh, yes, it's working! I'm hungry.
Bardic College, Smartic College. Look at you.
Oh, yes! You're a bit of a bard yourself, it seems. I believe you and I could be...
I didn't ask your name. What is your name?
Oh, yes. Aurelio.
Ah, really? It's finally good to meet you.
Wait, finally good to meet you, yes. Do you know of me? You've heard my name?
No, I didn't know your name, and now I know your name.
Ah, yes. Finally good to know my name, not finally good to know to meet me. I thought maybe my songs have made it.
No, word of your
far.
legend has not traveled to my neck of the woods yet.
Oh, God damn it, but I'll work on it. Maybe I just need a better story to tell. Maybe better songs to sing.
Hey, well, we just saved you from death, and what's a better story than that?
I thought I had my final breath till Thane, Lily, and Thalia saved my day.
Just keep workshopping it.
I'm gonna keep working on it. And he's playing the one string. Bing, 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 ba, ba, bing, ba.
Let's go keep looking around.
Surely we can look around more. Do you have to keep a pen and like a quill and a scroll or something? I need to write down my inspiration. Everything's a lot, you know?
I don't.
Ah.
Talia, you got anything like that on you?
I need a note-taking device of some sort. I don't want anything extra weighing me down. So no. That's a no. I don't have that.
All right, thanks. Let's get out of this dilapidated building.
Oh, dilapidated. That's a good one. Dilapidated. I don't know. It's just constantly thinking out loud.
Is this a door?
Aurelia. You know, everything is something. Yeah, I'll put you out here in the abyss.
If we can walk out of the door and not the window, it'd be great.
Is that a lot like how anything is a hammer?
Anything's a hammer. Sometimes you're the nail, sometimes you're the hammer. All right, let's keep walking here. If anything, I'd like to go check out this door
Which way you going? I don't look. West?
over here. Towards this way here. I'll just
East. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're allowed to just walk. That helps. Are you peeping?
I see there's a door over here
Oh yeah.
with another barrel in there.
Gotta love a good barrel.
Leo.
Make a dex save in that building. Your DC is gonna be 14.
Nice.
18, you're good. Your first step in the building, you hear a creaking wood sound, more erratic than you would anticipate. You're gonna leap past that first board you step on. You land on another broken, creaky board, and you take a couple small steps. Some of the floor falls out, creating about a 5-foot gap between the door and where you're at. This place had a basement, and the regular ground floor is not holding up so well.
Everybody hold up. This is dangerous. I'm gonna check the barrel while I'm here, though, since it's right next to me.
I'm just roaming the northern part. Found a chest, another one.
I'll get you. Get to you in just a second. That barrel's almost is like half full of like legit garbage. Like someone just tossed their trash in there. But give me inspection unless you already rolled.
16.
There is a corked, what's it called? Potion in there. You know potions. You've taken potions.
Hell yeah.
Alright, that potion does not... It has the weight of a liquid, but it looks like it's just filled with fog.
Arcana check it.
Yeah, you can Arcana check it.
Well, I got an 8.
It's a potion. You've had potions
Well, that's
before.
pretty neat. Stow that away for later. I'll figure that out.
Hmm.
Do you have like a flare on you, Thalia? You got something you can throw down here, see how far the drop is, or if anything's down in the basement?
As I said, I pack lightly.
Oh. So you don't have a torch or anything?
Well, no.
No dancing lights, no nothing?
Well, that's why we travel in parties, isn't it? We rely on one another. I'm the quick one. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's dark in there. And while I can see, I don't have something to drop. That's about a 20-foot drop there.
I mean, hey, if you got dark vision, by all means, get a good look in there.
Yeah, it's a good 20-foot drop. And it is just garbage down there. And there's no funny smells. I guess that's what we're going by these days.
Well, that just happened to be how we found Aurelio there, but, you know.
Let's do another perception check of the area and see if Leo, you around here? I don't see nothing.
You don't see or hear anything. And Alistar walks up and says, "Oh, hey, watch out! You almost tripped on that chest there."
Oh, I mean, I'm so tall, sometimes I miss
It's-
small things.
Do you also have a night impaired vision? I don't know why I said also, because he's referring to Thane, which is in a different scene.
Night impaired vision? Do you mean...
Can you see at night?
No,
Yes,
I
watch out for
cannot
that.
see at night.
That's a chest.
Ah, yes. Thought it was like a footstool I could just kind of kick out of the way. But let's open this up and see if there's any resources we can scrounge up here for little Lily and ourselves.
You try to open it by the usual means.
Flip,
Doesn't-
twist.
Doesn't happen.
Well, I guess we got to use the old hammer here, the old traditional tried and true lock and key. Hammer out. Alistair, you may want to step back here. I'm about to pop this sucker open.
Oh, you go for it. I'll stand right here.
I'm gonna like not swing down, but like golf swing at the like face of it to try and like hit the lock and
Excellent.
break it.
You may roll
Yeah.
with advantage. Get a 15.
30.
Wonderfully done. You smash it wide open. And it rolls backwards and spills outwards. You can slightly discern a two bottles.
2 bottles?
2 bottles. And
What
a rolled up parchment thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick these up. I don't know what these are. Do they look like my? Can I compare them to my health potions? Do they look similar?
Strikingly similar.
Strikingly similar. Oh well, this might come in handy if we ever come upon somebody who needs some medical assistance. Are they just regular potions?
2 potions of greater healing. There's some basic survival stuff in here. I don't know if you want anything specific, but you can have like a little survival kit of build a fire, like little rabbit traps and stuff.
Yeah, if there's anything to start a
snares.
flame, I got a couple torches, but you know, if we're trying to build a campfire potentially later, it might be helpful to have some other additional lighters or things we can start this flame with. Heck, maybe if there's a deep hole, we can throw it down and see how deep that hole is.
And give me Arcana check 10.
Arcana check 10. Asking the barbarian. That's like a 50-50. We'll see. There we go. 12.
Look at that. Hell yeah.
So you definitely know this is a scroll, and I think maybe most scrolls you wouldn't know what spell's on it just by looking at it. But you've used this before, it's been helpful before, and I'm going to slap a single spell scroll of Create Food and Water. As you have raided the survivalist's home.
Oh wow, this is gonna be helpful.
It's a shame they didn't have a chance to take this with them. But it's a blessing for us, so I'm happy about it.
Agreed. Maybe we can get back, make a camp later, and we all can have a nice meal. Because you're hungry. I'm sure Lily's hungry. If we can find this Leo kid, I'm sure they're hungry too. Let's keep on moseying through this wall I can't go through.
We like VTT. We really do.
Hey Leo, where you at? Where's Thalia? Where's everybody else? What's all's weather doing?
I can absolutely have you and Thalia cross paths at this point.
Once
Allsweather.
I go through this door, thank you.
You wish to go inward?
Yeah. Come on, I gotta check out the chest.
Gotta check them out. You're not wrong.
Wonderful. Alright, so I guess right before we meet up with Thalius here, walking down this little alleyway, I kind of spot this chest in here, and well, you know, Helena, since you took such a good care in the last one, I'll take care of this one. I'll just shimmy my way in here.
You have dark vision?
I do, up to 60 feet.
Alright, you have dark vision, and your passive perception is pretty good. This is a bloody nightmare in here. Maybe not nightmare, but there's blood, and there's like handprints of blood and little splatters of blood. The chest that you do see, that looks like where some of the whatever's going on here, that's where some of it went down. There's more blood over there. The chest itself is bloody. Give me investigation.
Something I am not good at.
Double digits will do. There you go.
That's a 12.
Nice.
Also, seeing all the blood around here, I will go ahead and, just from our previous experience with blood and bile and stuff, I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave. I can use this 4 times a day.
Okay.
And it will allow me to know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Good choice.
Yeah. Just a precautionary check, you know? Crawl in here and see blood everywhere. I'll stick my hand out to keep Helena from coming in as my eyes flip over with a ghastly light as I look to see if there's any undead around.
You've used this several times, and it's worked several times to aid you in protecting yourself. Your spell almost feels like it misfires in a way that there's no undead in the same room as you or in your lateral proximity. But there's just little sparkles of something where you feel like the ground under the building, the earth itself, is ever so slightly sprinkled by undead creatures.
Wonderful. This whole area is infested with undead mites. No, I kid, Helena. But this isn't good at all. This is nasty. We might have a little bit of an infestation under here. We might have buried some undead in the ground under this mausoleum of sorts.
That sounds counterproductive.
Burying the undead?
Well, maybe they're buried and then turned. Then I guess they're moving forward.
Well, it's a common misconception. It takes a lot to dig through the ground, especially once you're 6 feet under. They're not going to be coming up unless they've got some sort of super strength. So in the meantime, why don't we check out this chest? But first, just to be precautionary...
And you
chest fighting bolt.
Okay.
If the DM will allow me, if I'm not interrupting the DM.
Nah, do what you gotta do. You're
If
here
there's
to...
one thing I've learned in my time, it's that a mimic is not fun to deal with.
Have you really seen a mimic? Well, I don't go in the Outlands much, or dungeoneering, or whatever. So I've never.
That's a nat one.
Nat 1!
Nice.
You blow a hole through the wall, and Thalius and Alistair see the wall blow up. You blow a hole in the wall? Oh!
Alistair, come on.
So you thought
Let's
the
go.
wall was a mimic? You really have seen it all, haven't you?
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I thought, Helena. That's a... Just like waving away the dust and the debris out of the air.
Anybody dealing in
We should
aberrations and monstrosities, you know, a door mimic's pretty wise, actually. Now I'm terrified of doors. Thank you, Alistair. All's weather. I meant to say all's
You're
weather.
welcome.
As you step towards the chest, you do accidentally kick the key that goes to the chest, and itself is bloodied and bent a little, but it'll still work.
I'll take it and go for it.
Kick it, and you hear the ring, ding, 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 ding. Hits the wall.
Yeah.
Pick it up, use the key, open the chest, 2 potions.
Wonderful. Ah, Thalius!
Allsweather,
Waving through the hole.
you okay over there?
I had a little situation occur. The mimic is gone though. Just there's nothing to worry about.
Thanks.
Oh, mimics. Oh, we got mimics? Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Okay.
I have handled
We'll
the
be done shortly.
mimic, and I found 2
Nice.
potions here that God will tell me what they are eventually.
Oh,
How about you, Thalius?
yeah, we found some potions, some religious items. No children yet. Make sure to keep the mimic meat, though. I hear it's a delicacy. It's soft. It's great for eating.
Ah, yeah, I think this one might be just a wee bit overdone at this point.
Oh, what a
but-
shame. What a shame.
But it is what it is. You want to help me finish going through this room if you would, you know. And she gives him a little wink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pulls up my britches and... All right, Alistair, let's make this joint effort here, and let's check this out. Leo, where are you at?
No response. Your
Perception.
your words fall silent on the walls. Go for it.
24.
Outside the building, to your east. 24 perception. I'm telling you. I heard an explosion. Stay quiet. You're the only one that hears that. Sally's.
I pick up a stone and chuck it at Allsweather and then just like
Oi!
mimic a finger in front of in the back, not the head, and just
Alias.
like look at Allsweather like and go.
Oh.
Shh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ow.
Doing the opposite thing. Shush. There are people nearby.
Oh, what'd you just say, so instead of throwing a bloody rock at my head?
Well, it's supposed to be the back anyway. It's supposed to be your back anyway. But you stay out of sight. Let me go say hi to these people.
As that is your intention, we're gonna do a meanwhile thing, as time is still passing for Thane and friends. Meanwhile,
I also take a peek downstairs, not really trusting Thalia. See what I can see.
it's deep and dark. What kind of vision do you got? Usually never comes into play.
I got it. I got dark vision.
Or he.
You see the same thing she described to you. This building had a cheaper construction than the other ones you went in, and give me a history check. Well, not a wealthy person's house.
All right. Well, if that's the case.
If you're done playing in the broken house, I can help catch you when you jump the chasm here. Or you can go for it.
That would be appreciated, so I don't fall to my death.
Oh, I do have a rope, but it's not. It's a rope. Here, you take the rope. Me, Aurelio, and Lily will hold it. We'll anchor your rope.
There we go. Perfect.
She does a little gentle underhand toss. You catch it. No roll required. Because if you failed, she would just try again. Throws the rope. 3 people anchor it. You're good. Your passive's enough to use the rope and do what you gotta do to get out of there. You hear the explosion that was created by Allsweather's guiding bolt.
Well, that doesn't sound good. We should probably check that out.
I'm gonna move you as a
Maybe our
unit.
I'll look at Aurelia. Maybe our mender just blew off their own hand.
I can mend that.
Aurelio. Out in the distance, an explosion. What fright! What could happen on this dark and dubious evening?
You were so close. You were so close. You were so close.
Asymmetrical poetry, clearly. Acquired taste.
I'll say the marching order is kind of in a 4 pattern here, like me and Thalia up front, and then Aurelio behind Thalia and Lily behind me.
You got it, dude.
Or at least heading towards the explosion. I think the explosion came from the north, so.
Explosion location is the north side of that building.
Exactly. Just come up the.
As you guys creep down the hallway here.
Unless we see anything as we're walking by through these windows.
Give me a perception.
Oh, fine. It's not my day today, huh?
Oh, something.
Oh.
Lily pats your shoulder, back, shoulder blade, whatever. Pat, 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 pat. You turn over your shoulder, and she does this.
Uh-oh. Where?
She's just gonna, like, point forward. So she's gesturing forward and then turn right. Here's forward, here's turn right. She saw through broken windows and cracks through both edges, through all 2 walls of this building. She has been in fight or flight mode for a very long time.
I'll tell her, you know, like, we'll turn the corner, stay behind the corner, stay hidden.
I'm
Aurelio?
gonna roll 2d6 for her. If it's below 9, she is going to enter the freeze response for fight or flight and freeze.
Okay.
To where she can not, just physically can't do nothing.
It's better than the poop
It's a little-
response.
Go!
She got the 11 response.
11.
She's going to be able to follow orders very well to her ability. So she's actually in the fight mode. She is, for the first time, ready for anything. She has found trust
Yeah,
in you
like I
guys.
said, I'll tell her we're gonna turn the corner. We'll handle it. You stay as hidden as you can, and do what you got to.
As
Aurelio, you in or out? You jumping in the fray?
I'll stand somewhere that I can see, but in the fight I will not go.
Oh.
Should have known. Right. Thalia, there's probably some
Lot of
some
speech.
ne'er-do-wells around the corner here, so
As you approach this clearing, you're going to hear, we're now caught up time-wise, our two different little time sections. You hear the raiders say, I told you keep it down, there was an explosion over here. Or whatever copy and paste thing I said last time. So you guys were good enough to hear it, but you don't actually see your combatants just yet. We'll see you next week.
What?
I imagine Thalius steps out from the explode wall, and after telling Oswald, they're like, "Stay back, stay out of sight. Like, if we need you, run out,
Yeah.
heal us. But let me deal with it first." And I don't see Thane anywhere yet. Fade to black. Cue in the music. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Helena, what's the deal with Kieran? Does he just have a really big... And that's it?
Cool. Find out next week.